What if I told you that a plant growing in your backyard is actually a chemical assassin? It hides microscopic needles inside its leaves. It floods its own cells with acid so powerful it can burn insects alive. And yet, this same plant once saved thousands of sailors from a slow, horrifying death. Today, we're digging into the wild science of sorrel, and why this humble green might be the most underrated superfood on the planet. 300 years ago, the deadliest enemy of explorers wasn't storms or enemy cannons. It was scurvy, a disease that made gums rot, old wounds reopen, and sailors literally fall apart. Ships returned with half their crews dead, until captains like James Cook discovered a cheap, strange solution: barrels of fermented sorrel. This sour green stayed edible for months and packed more vitamin C than almost anything else. A handful a day kept the bleeding away. Sorrel became liquid gold. And without it, the map of the world might look very different today. But how does sorrel survive without thorns or poison? Let's zoom in. Inside every leaf, sorrel builds tiny razor-sharp crystals of calcium oxalate. Under a microscope, they look like shattered glass. When a caterpillar or slug takes a bite, those crystals pierce its mouth like 1,000 needles. At the same moment, the plant floods the wound with concentrated oxalic acid, causing a chemical burn that shuts down the insect's digestion. It's not a meal, it's a trap. And this chemical special forces unit works so well that sorrel rarely gets eaten. Here's the genius part. Sorrel stores that acid inside special biological safes called vacuoles. If the acid floated freely, it would digest the plant from within. So the vacuoles keep it locked away, like a loaded gun in a holster. The moment an insect breaks a cell wall, the safes rupture and the acid fires. This is evolution at its most elegant. A plant that weaponizes its own metabolism. And what's truly evil? Sorrel even leaks a little acid into the soil, poisoning the ground for nearby seedlings. It doesn't just defend, it expands territory. Now here's the twist. What's poison to an insect becomes medicine for us, in the right dose. When you eat sorrel, that same oxalic acid teams up with vitamin C to unlock iron from plant cells. Normally, iron from spinach or kale barely gets absorbed, but sorrel's acid changes iron's chemistry, shoving it into your bloodstream like a battering ram. Within an hour, your blood carries more oxygen. You feel that sudden rush of energy, the green battery effect. Your liver and gallbladder also get a jolt, flushing out sludge after a winter of heavy food. It's like a chemical spring cleaning. But every superpower has a weakness. That same acid that helps absorb iron can also grab calcium from your blood and form new microscopic crystals. The same oxalate crystals that defend the plant. In people prone to kidney stones, eating too much raw sorrel can literally create stones inside their body. This doesn't mean sorrel is bad. It means sorrel is a tool, not a snack. It's high-octane fuel. Amazing for a spring detox, but you don't pour rocket fuel into a lawnmower. Respect the plant and it will reward you. Ignore its power and it might bite back. Now let's get delicious. Professional chefs call sorrel a natural tenderizer. When you add it to a marinade, the organic acids gently break down tough collagen fibers in meat. Unlike vinegar or lemon juice, which cook the outside and make it rubbery, sorrel works deep and slow. The meat stays juicy but becomes silky, with a subtle citrus note. Long before molecular gastronomy existed, our grandparents knew this trick. And here's a fun fact. Sorrel only grows rich and juicy in healthy, mineral-dense soil. It's a biological sensor. If sorrel tastes weak or bitter, the land is exhausted. When it's vibrant, you're eating pure place-based energy. So here we are. A weed that poisoned the ground for rivals, saved sailors from rotting alive, charges your blood like a battery, and turns cheap meat into a feast. All from a plant most people walk past without a second glance. Nature doesn't shout its secrets. It hides them in plain sight. The most powerful medicines, the most ingenious chemical weapons, the solutions to old diseases, they're often right under our boots. This spring, when you see sorrel pushing through the cold soil, remember, you're looking at 300 years of history, a molecular assassin, and your own green battery. Now go cook something amazing. If you made it this far, you're exactly the kind of curious mind this channel is for. Hit subscribe, because next time we're digging into the secret language of trees. And trust me, they've been talking behind our backs for millions of years.